Start by removing the plastic push pins and do this across the entire top of the grill. Once those plastic pins are removed, go ahead and tilt the grill forward, lift up and away. Grab the plastic cover from the back section, lift up and pull it away. Using a 7mm socket, I'm going to go ahead and remove the lower small bolt from the back corner of the bumper. Going to do this on both sides. Go ahead and just pry the bumper away a little bit here. You want to do this for all 4 pins, 2 on each side. I'm going to go ahead and use your pry tool and open up, push these buttons and pop those out. Repeat this right across the whole front. You can use a pair of small pliers for something like this. We're just using a trim tool. Now you want to grab the edge of the bumper, pull it away, and pull forward at the same time. Work your way around the whole front of the bumper, and do the same for the passenger side. Pull the bumper out and away. You can bring the bumper down like so. You can remove it completely if you'd like. Or you can leave it just like that. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to go ahead and remove this bolt, and there's one in the back right here. We're going to get that one as well. Let's now go ahead and remove this upper bolt right here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use a pry tool and gently lift up on this button right here. And then we can go ahead and remove that retainer clip like so. So in the lower portion, you want to go ahead and pull this tab out and then grab the lamp and work it inboard and just get it free. Get it free from the body. Now I'm going to go ahead and press in on this little tab right here. Release that lock tab, press in on that connector, and remove the whole harness connector from that unit. Now you can go ahead and remove the entire lamp from the vehicle. All right, we're just going to reverse that procedure. You're going to take the new connector, line that up with the factory harness, clip it in, and then press that lock tab on. Start by lining the lamp up and inserting that in, and at the same time you want to come down to the bottom and get this lower mounting tab lined back up again and into place. And this tab will lock into this little mounting bracket right here, like so. Just grab this upper decor trim plate, pop it up, and pull it out. Set that aside. You want to go ahead and get this mounting tab inside the body, like so. Take the mounting tab, line that up, insert that down, and then you can go ahead and press the lock button in. Just give it a couple taps in, like to hold it in. Get the upper bolt lined up and started. Going down to the lowers, get the lower bolt started here. Get it started a few threads, and then go to the outboard mounting tab right here. Line that up and get that bolt started. Go ahead and tighten these down. All right, install the little trim panel. You want to put it underneath these two tabs. Push that in, and you press that down, you can feel it pop into place. Getting the bumper reinstalled, you want to make sure that the fender liner is behind the bumper. So go ahead and just pry that out and set that up in there, and do the same for the other side. Pull the bumper back into place. Reinstall your 4 plastic push pins here. You might have to use some pliers to pop those buttons in completely. And go ahead and reinstall the bumper screws. Let's get that started by hand. Go ahead and snug that down. Next, we're going to go ahead and reinstall our fender liner push pins, and repeat this for both sides. Line up the tabs on the lower portion of the grille. Push it down into place. And line up the holes for your push pins. Go ahead and install your push pins. To gain access to adjust the headlamps, you want to pop this cover off. Go right through here, and you're going to adjust using a Phillips head screwdriver, and you can raise and lower the headlamp adjustment.
This is going to be a general tutorial on how to aim your brand new TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, so looking at your brand new TRQ headlamp assembly, you're going to see where your low beam is, and you'll see a little dot right in the center, and that is the axis point, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to mark that with an erasable marker, just so it's easier to see. Next, what we need to do is measure from the level ground up to this point and take note of that measurement. Now we're just going to pull the car up to our wall. On our vehicle, we remember that the measurement was 28 inches for our access point. Your vehicle may be different, but that's where I'm going to put this tape, just above that 28 inches. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so let's just back the vehicle up, straight back 25 feet from the wall. And now that we moved our vehicle 25 feet back from the wall, we're going to start with our measurement here. That's where the headlamp center is. We're going to go down 4 inches on the driver's side. On the passenger side, we have our line here. What we need to do is go down 2 inches. To adjust the driver's side, we're going to cover our passenger side headlamp. If you look at the back side of your headlamp assembly, you're going to see something that looks like this. This is the adjustment. Some of these headlight assemblies have 1, 2, or even more of them, but you should at least have 1. This is how we're going to adjust the headlight beam. Now we're going to lower the top part of the beam down to just below this line. When you turn the adjustment to the right, it brings the beam up, and if you turn it to the left, it'll bring the headlight beam down. And this is this way on most vehicles. Let's continue on to doing the passenger side. All right, we properly aligned our TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, and on the quality TRQ headlamps for a pickup truck, the procedure is going to be the same. You're going to find your center dot, mark it, and then you'll measure from the level ground up to your dot. So once your headlamps are properly adjusted, it'll be time to adjust your fog lamps. You'll notice on the driver's side, the focal point is all the way at the bottom right now. I would like to bring it up so it meets up with approximately the bottom of the focal point of the headlight. Some fog lamps have an adjuster, others don't. The ones that do have an adjuster, you would just turn the adjustment to the left or to the right to adjust the beam up and down to where it needs to be. Now with your TRQ headlamps and fog lamps properly aligned, you can drive down the road safely.